My name is Jomal, and what's your name?
My name is Kesi Kofi.
Okay. Thank you very much. You've had a lot of time in this institution and maybe probably other institutions. We just want to know your experience so far when it comes to the academic field.
So when it comes to the academic field, I believe UCC is top notch. For that one, I can bet on my last penny. UCC does well academically. Yes.
Okay, a lot of people doesn't know what goes in. I think this is sandwich, right?
This is distance.
Distance. Okay, a lot of people doesn't know what goes in distance. So, in brief, you want us to tell us more about what happens, how is your academic structure is.
So some people, there is a misconception that if you're a distance student, you are not academically good and others. But I can say that distance education run by UCC is the best of all. It's the best of all. How the tuition goes and how modules are delivered to the students is top notch. It's so excellent.
Okay, so will you encourage someone to be in this institution?
Exactly. I will encourage all to come to UCC distance education or any of the modes to study.
So congrats for today. We appreciate you guys. You've done really well for being through this stress.
Thank you so much.
What's your experience so far in your academic field?
Oh, I would say so far so good. It has been good. Yeah.
How good is it?
Very good. Very,
No
very, very.
stresses.
You can't do away without stress. Yeah, education is tough, but with perseverance, knowing where you want to get to, I think it's good.
Okay. So, a lot of people do not understand how your system works, as in how your academic structure has been made. So, can you give us a few gist about it?
Oh, distance education, we regulate it on weekend basis. We have so many courses. So, if you want to enroll, it's simple. You just go to the code front desk, you take a form, you fill, you write a couple of exams. That's the entrance exams. When you pass, you'll be. It's tough because we have limited amounts of period compared to the regular students, but it is structured in such a way that it's more or less like learning on your own at home. You go, if you don't understand, then they will take you through. Where you don't understand, then they will lecture you on that. It's not like the normal regular section, but you get it.
So how many hours do you spend in lecture theatre per a day?
2 hours, some 3.
Okay, that is the maximum.
Yes, maximum 3.
Okay, that's fine. What would you like to tell someone who is willing to pursue a distance?
Those watching me, if you want to pursue a distance program, I would say it's very good and I will recommend it to you. Go take your form and you will make it.
My name is Jomalin. What's your name?
William Obengwat.
Okay. You've gone through a lot on campus. How is the feeling right now, as today is your final day?
We feel like our hard work has finally been paid off.
Okay.
The midnight candles we burn is finally off work.
Okay.
So we look forward for a bright future and then the next or best wishes and adventures to come.
Okay, so we have the perception that most of you does a lot of work at home and at the same time combining education. How were you able to do that?
Adjusting the working hours with studies is a very tedious task. But then if we are determined to manage it effectively, we can make it at the very end.
Oh, okay. Do you have any word to encourage someone who wants to pursue a distance course?
Oh, sure. Just as I've been able to do it, the person should believe in him or herself. He can also accomplish whatever he or she wishes for.
Okay. Thank you, Chomole. What's your name?
My name is David.
Congrats for today. We appreciate your effort and whatever you've done so far. Okay, so they were asking, how is your experience so far as you were able to go through this academic institution, your learning and other stuff? How do you feel?
Well, so far it has been good upon the up and downs, even though things were not easy. But able to make it to the final graduation day.
Okay, so this is distance, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we know you guys have just a shrink time. So how are you being able to make your studies, schedule your stuff, doing all this kind of academic activity within this small period?
In fact, it was a challenge. But so far as we want to make it to the final ground, we have to gather extra time or to work extra hard to be able to make it to the final graduation.
Okay, so would you encourage someone to take part in this distance education?
Sure. Because to some of us, because of the financial problems and the stuff, and the addition to work, I think this is the only best way for you to be able to make it. compare to let's say compare work to education.
Okay.
This is the only opportunity for those who are working.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. We know you've gone through a lot, but today is a day that everything is coming to an end. How is the feeling? How do you feel?
Oh, the feeling, I'm very happy that God has taken me through this 2 years program and I'm able to finish successfully, and I'm happy. Because we've started with a lot of people, but some people are no more.
Okay.
It's by the grace. So I'm really happy.
So how were you able to combine work plus academic?
Although it's not easy, but it's through determination.
So what is the biggest challenge you think you've ever faced?
The biggest challenge? It's about money. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, money is everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's about money. Sometimes school fees and stuff, it's not easy.